Hello and welcome on this edition of Hub Encounter. When Swatantra Veer Vinayak Damodar Savarkar has been made a political issue many a times in this country, we thought of meeting someone who's part of his family and trying to know what exactly is the ideology of Savarkar in the current context and also the politics behind making Savarkar as a political agenda. We have with us Ranjit Savarkar. Sir, thank you very much. Grandson of Vinayak Damodar Savarkar, Swatantra Savarkar, sir. First of all, anyone would ask you this question: is there a pressure on you because you belong to Savarkar family right from your childhood that you should be like this, or you had a liberty to have your own thoughts?
No, I had a liberty of my own, but in my childhood I have faced anti-pressure. Because I am Savarkar, I was pointed out, I was targeted, and because Savarkar was not a favorite of Congress politics, so that kind of pressure was definitely there. But that pressure, in fact, made me study the issues like defamation of Savarkar based on various issues. So it made me to study, find out a document, make historical research, and I naturally got into it.
Has it ever happened to you that there are two aspects of it? That being a family of Savarkar, someone is praising you, and also someone is pressurizing you or looking at you from a hatred point of view because you are part of family.
See, in India, it is very common to look towards the descendants of great people as a revered people or so. But we don't believe at Savarkar. We don't believe it. We don't believe that you should be praised because of a heritage. In fact, we often say that one who follows the politics or policies of Savarkar is himself a true Savarkar. So Savarkar never believed, he never brought his children into politics, and that kind of family politics was never into Savarkar. So even today, even though people look at me as a descendant of Savarkar, I discourage it.
So you are living in a world where there cannot be another Savarkar. So ideology of Savarkar is through studying his history, or through your family lineage that you have learned from your parents that he was like this.
So basically, you have to learn the history if you want to learn Savarkar, because Savarkar himself, he has developed his thoughts based on the study of history. Savarkar has already said that, or he always used to say that in the light of history, you should plan your present so that your future is bright. So history is always there. If you have made some mistake in the past, you have to avoid them. If you have done some good things, then you have to repeat them. So history is always a teacher. You need not reinvent wheel every time. So what Savarkar did in the past, is it relevant today? That is the aspect I think whole we should concentrate. Now the part of revolution Savarkar is not relevant now because we are a democratic country, and Savarkar himself has said that after we get the freedom, revolutionaries should lay down the arm and join regular politics, that is the ballot politics, not bullet. But a social revolutionary Savarkar is, I think, we should look towards today, because every election now you are very well aware that is fought on the basis of caste of the candidate, and openly this is being discussed. That is Karnataka election, Hokkaligas versus Lingayat and all these issues were coming up. So this is vivisecting our society. So Savarkar's main contribution, I think we should follow today, is a social reformer Savarkar, social revolutionary Savarkar, a person who always opposed the caste politics, and we should follow that.
Sir, any of his ideology that you disagree with or you agree with 100% of his ideology?
See, the most beautiful thing about Savarkar is he has always said that don't follow it because I said it. You analyze it, you think on it, and if you feel it okay, you follow me. He also said that any thought is not a permanent nature. It is either it is a time relevant or space relevant. If the time and place changes, then the thought has to change. So that is the beauty of Savarkar philosophy, that nation's interest is foremost. And unfortunately for us, because we didn't listen to Savarkar, the situation is even today the same, and even today his thoughts are much relevant.
So Savarkar's thoughts are relevant even in the current times.
Yes, definitely. Now, if you take the issue of in 1947, India was decided based on a Hindu-Muslim policy. There were 35% Muslims, so 35% land went to Pakistan. After partition, the Muslim population in India was 8%. And in the 75 years, that 8% has grown back to 22% against. So definitely Hindus have got right to live here peacefully. And this demographic changes, they are definitely creating trouble to the Indian this one. So Savarkar's policy was never discriminate between the persons based on religion, but Congress government has done the same. The Muslims are getting special provisions, while Hindus are not. So there should be, first of all, no discrimination based on religion. All the rules should be same. There has to be a common civil code. It was not there. The reason for increase in population is simple because there was not common civil code. Hindus were forced to for family planning, Muslims were not. So this discrimination should end. Savarkar never wanted that being a Hindu you give us special provisions. He always said that every person should get the same rights, exactly nothing more and nothing less.
So there has been sea change since 2014. The way Savarkar has been, given recognition in India's politics or governance or government. What is your reaction to that? Since the Modi has come to power, Savarkar has come to a mainstream, and there has been they are putting up his portraits everywhere. They are putting up statues everywhere.
No, I won't say that because earlier also Atal Bihari Vajpayee government was there. Why Savarkar got recognition is Savarkar thoughts were practically implemented by Modi. Now Modi's policy of Sabka Sath Sabka Vikas is a derivation of Savarkar's policy कि वर्गहिताचा राष्ट्रीय समन्वय, that is a national coordination of class war. In those days, the concept of class war was there. Either you are communist or whether you are a capitalist, the concept of class war was there. So Savarkar says there should not be war between the classes. That is a bhandwaldar and mazdoor. So there should be a coordination, national coordination. So the same thought, Sabka Sath Sabka Vikas, has been successfully implemented by Modi. In Savarkar's foreign policy, he says that Shatru sa Shatru should be Mitra. The enemy should be your friend. And the same thought Modi ji implemented, and now we have made friends across the Pacific. This one, that China is now land trap, is getting land trap because our hold on Andaman and whole these nations coming to the side of India. And third part is anti-terrorist activities, anti-Pakistan, this one. See, he said that Pakistan is a small country and they are attacking us again, so they should be taught the lesson. So surgical strikes and all, everything is Modi. Article 35 in Kashmir, Savarkar didn't want it. So Modi has implemented his politics and basically his nationalism. So people are getting connected with the Savarkar thoughts again.
Are you happy with this entire thing? So you want more to be done to recognize Savarkar, and what you want more to be done?
See, first of all, Savarkar was not an idol worshipper, so Savarkar will never want that he should be worshipped or prayed or something like that. His idol should be put up everywhere. He was a man who says, you follow my philosophy in principle, because after 50 years his thoughts will also change. So, but principal philosophy is betterment of nation, betterment of our people, and that is through rationalism. Not somebody says, not paramparas and something. If the thing is useful today, then use it. If it was useful yesterday and it is not useful today, so throw it. So he was a utilitarian and rationalist. So through that philosophy, I think I should follow that philosophy.
So a lot of negativity or false propaganda is also around Savarkar. For example, a letter which they are speaking about, for which you have already filed a defamation case. Can you just...
No, that is a pure politics. I have already said that he has never apologized, even a single... You can show me the single sentence, there is nothing such it. Applications he has made, but he made the applications for everybody. He has said in his applications that you don't relieve me, but you release other prisoners. And even the British records speak of these applications as a Veer Savarkar's petition for general amnesty of all political revolutionaries. So they are also mentioning it that way. This is a pure politics. And in fact, today's leaders, they don't know about Savarkar. But Indira Gandhi was a personal fan of Savarkar. She had paid 11,000 rupees donation to Savarkar Smarak. She had called him exceptional son of India. So she was praising Savarkar. She published this Savarkar stamp, and the same Congress now they are disowning Indira Gandhi. So this is politics, but nothing.
But why do you think there is hatred of Congress towards Savarkar and his ideology?
See, I think that Congress wants to polarize Muslims, and Savarkar being a Hindutva icon, and I will tell you that Savarkar's Hindutva was never a religious. It was never based on the puja paddhati or way of worship. Savarkar's Hindutva was based on nationalism. Hindutva ka definition was Pitrubhu and Punyabhu, and never his definition was you are Vedic or you are this one or you are this one. He himself, he didn't believe in God. So his Hindutva was nationalism, and but being the name Hindu, and in India it is a fashion to say no, we are not Hindus at all. Basically, our country's name is Hindustan. So being his ism is called Hindutva, Congress is using that item to polarize Muslims against Savarkarites.
You also raised the issue about deletion of Savarkar's topic from a syllabus in Karnataka and replacing it with Tipu Sultan.
See, nowadays the Congress may think that by deleting this one they will deprive students from learning the Savarkar, but nowadays students are very sharp. A lot of Savarkar's literature is available free on social media, on websites. Savarkar Smarak has published his literature in English, and even in Kannada we are now publishing. It will be available free of charge. So I don't think that deletion of chapter of Savarkar will do anything. In fact, I will say that you suppress more Savarkar's philosophy, suppress it more, it will rebound more. That is a natural reaction. Every action has got an equal and opposite reaction.
So now Bollywood is also looking at Savarkar as a topic, and a movie is coming. Have you given consent, or your family given consent to the movie, or are you also having some apprehensions that this movie might portray Savarkar in some other sense?
No, at least today, till today, I have been asked that the producers are willing to meet me, but till today that has not happened. It may happen in future, and definitely if there is some objection on it, I will take objection. If it is good, I will help them.
Will you like to go through the final prints before the movie is screened for audience?
See, that is not my right, but definitely I will demand it, because if they are defaming Savarkar, then I will have to go to the court and I will take a restraining action against them. But I hope that they should get it clear by the Savarkar's family.
Savarkar's family. Sir, now we are talking about Hindu Rashtra. Many people are apprehensive that by using the terms like Hindu Rashtra, are we also going anti-minority by telling them, okay, you get away from India, this is only for Hindus?
Look, I will tell you, Hindus are the only people who truly believe that God can be present in 1,000 ways, and they don't discriminate against the puja paddhati, anybody's puja paddhati. Hindus have not despised Muslims, Hindus have not despised Christians. But on the contrary, if there is a Muslim Raj, just is happening in Bangladesh, it is happening in Pakistan, around 45, 47 countries are Islamic countries, there the minorities are being suppressed. In past, wherever Christianity was there, the Goan Inquisition is famous. So other religions, so they think that because of their own experience, जब मेरा राज था तो मैं atrocity करता था, हिंदू राज आएगा तो नहीं करेगा. मगर हिंदू राज, definitely there will be no atrocity, because Hindus is the only religion who doesn't insist that you should worship God only in a given way. They give you every freedom. In Hindus, there are Nireshwaravadi, Charvak, he didn't believe in God. Same, Ekeshwaravadi, then Dvaita, Advaita, so many philosophies in Sanatana Hindu itself. So we are open for a difference of opinion, and I think we are the true Hindus.
Will Muslims have place in Hindu Rashtra, or they have to search for their own country?
If Muslims believe in nationalism, they support the nation, they definitely have. If they do, see, the policy is if you are with us, you are with us. If you are not with us, then stay neutral. You can be citizen. You don't have to be patriotic to remain a citizen. You don't break the laws of the countries. That is one option. And third is, you break the laws of country, you be traitor to the country, then you will be kicked out.
That is also in case of Hindus also.
Definitely.
Right?
Definitely. Anybody is traitor to country will be treated as a traitor. Definitely.
So Hindus will not be pardoned if they are traitors in Hindu Rashtra.
No, it doesn't mean we have got a tradition from Jaichans. We have got lots of traitors among us. But traitors will be treated as traitor because they did that act. Nobody will be in Hindu Rashtra, nobody will be treated in a bad way because of his religion. He has got full right to. See, you keep your religion constant to your home, nothing, no problem. You don't bring it out on the street.
So last question. Now Modi government is coming with so many new reforms. Now do you think what do you think they should do to make sure that India is declared as Hindu Rashtra? Any amendment in the act, any amendment in the law, ordinance, what do you expect?
Yes, definitely they should bring a common civil code. common law for every citizen, irrespective of caste, creed, or religion. And I will tell you that in 1945, Veer Savarkar published a model constitution on behalf of Hindu Mahasabha, and it exactly said the same thing: no citizen should be discriminated on the basis of caste, creed, or religion. Everybody should be treated equally. Everybody should be made applicable to the same set of laws. So I will appeal, Mr. Modi, to bring in common civil code, same law for Hindus, same law for Muslims, same laws for Christians.
Does it means that once you bring common civil code, uniform civil code, that means India becomes Hindu Rashtra?
The idea of Hindu Rashtra is a religious freedom. In Sharia, if you are not a Muslim, you don't have a right to live. In Darul Islam, you cannot live. As a minority, you don't have any rights. You don't have any rights in Pakistan. But wherever Nepal or Hindustan, or you see our past, wherever Hindus are in majority, everybody was treated equal. So concept of Hindu Rashtra itself is a justice to everyone. Because in our culture, dharma is not a puja paddhati. Dharma is one who withholds the principle. Dharan karto to dharma. Dhariyati iti dharma. मतलब राज्य धर्म is the governance को जो uplift करता है. The things which uplift the governance is राज्य धर्म. So dharma is a lifestyle. Dharma is functioning which make your life better in any aspect. We call Pitru Dharma, Putra Dharma, Matru Dharma, all these things. Dharma is duty of that person. So it is Dharma. Hindu Dharma is only related to the just and fairness.
So just to sum up, when we speak of Hindu Rashtra, that means all other religions have got place in India. They need not leave India. Just that everyone should be
place, they will
nationalistic.
be treated equally, but they cannot expect anything extra because they are minorities. Because nowhere in the world minority gets more than majority. That is the principle of democracy. Majority should be get more, but we are not saying we are majority, so we should get more. We are saying everybody should get equal, and you do your duty for the nation. That is this.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. This was Ranjit Savarkar, grandson of Swatantraveer Savarkar. We heard him telling so many things, including how it is being in a family of Savarkar, to Savarkar movie, to ideology of Savarkar, to Hindu Rashtra. Keep watching us. You are watching this interview on a favorite website www.goanews.com. RTX Go is our channel partners. Keep watching.